I want to talk to you guys today about taking personal responsibility, taking responsibility for your life, taking responsibility for your own success, but also your own failure. Like, I see a lot of guys, complaining about the circumstances a lot, complaining about what other people do, complaining about, the president or the economy or any outside circumstances. Here's what you need to understand. You are not in control of other people. You are not in control of outside events. But you are only control of yourself. You only have control of yourself. And you got to take responsibility for that. You got to be able to stand on your own too. You understand what I'm saying? I used to be like that. I used to be the guy who just blaming everybody. Oh man, I can't be successful because this happened. Or I can't be successful because of that, or this person's stopping me, or this thing is stopping me, or if I was this, or it's easy for this person because he has this. Things didn't start changing until I started thinking about what I have, not what another person has, but what I have. So I need you to think, what do you have? Who gives a fuck if another person has these other advantages? Who gives a fuck about these things that come against you? Are you strong enough to succeed anyway? Regardless. And this is what we're going to talk about, man, self-reliance. There's two things that are going to change your life. There's only two things that always change your life. Something happens from the outside, someone dies, earthquakes, outside events, someone comes and does something or helps you or hurts you, outside events. You're not really in control of that. The other thing that can change your life is something changes within you. And that thing needs to be you taking responsibility, personal responsibility. So there's three areas where you have to take responsibility. One, you have to take responsibility for your aim. You have to take responsibility for the direction you're going. Right? If you don't take responsibility for your aim, you're what? Aimless. Right? You're just like a ship, you're like a sailboat in the sea with no sail, just being tossed around by the ocean, tossed around by life, by outside forces. But if your ship is steady and you're going in a direction, it doesn't matter how bad the weather gets, doesn't matter what happens in the ocean, you still get to your destination. Right? You have to be able to follow your own path instead of being led or pushed around by others. The other thing you have to take responsibility for is your focus. You have to take responsibility for your focus. Meaning, don't focus on where you're at. Don't focus what other people are doing. Don't focus on these distractions, things that come up in the media, or, what other people want you to do, or things that may get in your way. You stay focused on your goal. There's a thing when race car drivers are learning to drive race cars. What they'll do is the instructor would deliberately fuck him up and make him go towards the wall. The key is every time the instructor tells the driver, hey, when you're going towards the wall, don't look at the fucking wall. Look at where you're going. Look at where you want to go. Right? So then, once the student is going towards the wall, the instructor will literally move his head, take his head, move it, look this way. That's where you want to go. See, wherever your focus is where you're going to end up. So if you're looking at the wall, you're going to crash right into it. Right? If you focus on the problem, you're going to hit that problem head on. You need to focus on the solution, focus on the destination. The third place you need to take responsibility for is your actions, your behaviors, your habits. Because these are the things that are going to propel you into the future. These are the things because your actions are what's going to take you to your goal. You can't just sit around thinking about it. You can't just sit around planning. You have to take action. And you have to take the right action, deliberate action towards your goal. So set a goal, make a plan, start following that plan. All right. You may have to alter that plan as you move forward. But as long as you keep going, you'll eventually get there. It may take longer. Unexpected things are going to happen. Nothing ever goes according to plan. But as long as you keep going, you eventually get there. All right, peace.